So, can somebody guess the capital of Sweden? What is it then?
Stockholm.
I thought she was going to pull out her titty.
These are my titties.
Enjoy the sunflower seeds. Alright, this is the next song. Sweden, an inventory. Imagine communes, nudity, giant hairbrushes, dancing dancers and groovy nurses, shimmering wheat, behind beach houses replete with beach bums, a steak cooked on a fire not 5 king's feet from a sublime, multicolored phony bone hippie teepee. In Sweden, one can ride a bike or have loose sex anywhere they please. It's not uncommon to see 2 cops sucking down a jazz cigarette in a police interceptor. Heads up, they don't call them cruisers there. Sweden, let your hair down. Consider the people of Sweden. But first put on a fringed leather jacket. We're going for a ride. There are short-term mods, an exceptionally truncated phase for youth in any culture. There are country folk with saws. There are lads, and older gents too, with exceptional quaffs. No one is ever drunk during the day because everyone has manners. Tiny blonde children in matching outfits can be found almost anywhere. What chums! Can you wager who might be the most bored Swede? A rich one, of course. Now imagine the flute players, the cracker salesmen, the piano boys, and sometimes when Swedes want to make a serious point, they put on a pair of non-prescription, thick-rimmed glasses and speak in English. This is music to the ears. Because when they speak in their native tongue, Swedish, one always thinks, it sounds like you have mashed potatoes in your mouth. Drink a squirt and wash those potatoes out. Look at their hands. Those Swedish hands are made for sled carpentry, knitting, with yarn and other strings, making soap, etc. Those hands are dipping candles at midnight. What sights those candle dipping kids have seen. But perhaps you already know all there is to know about Sweden. Perhaps you watched a film about Sweden. I wonder, did it make you covet? Did it make you want a sidecar on your motorbike? Did you regret getting rid of several controversial shirts, either given away or lost in a fire? Did you wonder what they said in that film? Or did their facial expressions say plenty? Tension, tension, tension. Did you wonder, whose baby is that really? And why can't that baby be mine? Now I will show you with words what the images a film about Sweden do not contain. There is a singing bush. A singing bush is a short tree that sings. It sang, my boy, watch how the trees shudder, and autumn leaf caresses your ear. I'm singing to you now, autumn boy. Now everyone sing. Stop. There is a dog dreaming on the sidewalk. It kicks its legs like dogs do whilst deep in a dream. Do you wonder what it dreams of? All of a sudden, an ancient Swedish hobo throws a handful of Swedish pennies and nickels at the dog. Of course, you think. And in the anteroom of the Swedish parlor, endless loop of long blonde hair being brushed forever. Thank you. We have another contest. There's another contest. How many flavors are in Dr. Pepper?
27.
28.
Who said 23? Who said it? Someone said 23. Now, if you don't mind, I'll enjoy this Dr. Pepper. What is Dr. Pepper? If not some peculiar strain of root beer. Terrence paused and stared at his last cigarette, willing it to grow. It was now almost gone, and the process of smoking it was barely a specter in his mind. He continued. The world is composed of a beauty so wild. It's not difficult to imagine endless varieties of root beer. Each flavorful and complex in its own way. Strains of an opera rose from the bushes. Terrence tried to relax his erection. Nearby, Penny sat on the police bench with a pained look on her face. Terrence approached her.
I'm sorry for not paying attention.
Terrence, she said.
I had another vision.
Tell me about your vision, said Terrence.
It was the future. It was hip to have acne.
Penny paused, removing a cassette from her Walkman and flipping it.
Sorry, I was listening to a Black Mass.
Go on, little one, Terrence said.
The trees looked different, but not too strange. Yet all were concerned about the environment. Someone said, we have to begin thinking about what kind of carbon foot job we're leaving for future generations.
What else, Penny?
I remember a salad bar of locusts. I remember a lot of hoopla about an unearthed dorms demo with the working title, The Crystal Pimp.
Shit, Terrence thought. She thinks about way cooler stuff than I do. Thank you.